What's going on, everyone? Talent here, and welcome to another character rank up video. Okay, so in this one we're going to be ranking up Valkyrie. So let's go ahead and unlock her. There we go. Awesome. So we got Valkyrie unlocked. Oh, now I'm going to have to scroll all the way down here to get her. Come here, Valkyrie. Alright. So there she is, and of course, we're going to be using a mega rank up ticket on her because we don't have enough bios because she is a daily bio selector character, a paywall character. So let's go ahead and rank her up to 6 stars here using our ticket. Okay, very good. We'll go ahead and share that. So Valkyrie looks like a really fun character to play, especially from the skill previews. So can't wait to try her out in like Shadowland and World Boss and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get her mastery worked up here. What is she? She was just dodge rate, that's right. So it's kind of weird. We actually have a combat character now with a dodge leadership. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, they're doing variety now, so you know, maybe we'll see some other leaderships in the future that kind of change classes and stuff like that. Like maybe in combat we might actually start seeing some energy damage leaderships. That would be nice since we don't see that. So it'd be cool if they start expanding that a little bit. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish her off here. So just one more to go. There we go. Alright, go ahead and share that as well. Perfect. So now let's go ahead and take a look at her skills here to see what we need to level up. So we're going to be leveling this up because we have guard, but of course we need to level her up first. So let's go ahead and roll her an ISO set while we can still do something here. Alright, so probably going to want either overdrive or power of the Angry Hulk on her, I think. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Alright, so let's see if we get lucky in binary power. Interesting. I do like binary power, but I don't know if I want binary power on her. No, let's reroll. I was very tempted to try that out, though. Alright, let's see. Anything? Nope. No 8 set on that roll. Come on, power the Angry Hulk. Overdrive. No? Anything? Nope, nothing there. Alright, let's go again. Just going to do this a few more times, and if we don't get anything, then we're going to end up just cutting back, and I will just level her up and then get her the ISO sets and be back after that is done. But let's give this one more go here. If we don't get it here, then we'll just cut back to when I have everything all set up with her. Alright, so it's not here, so we're going to go ahead and get her finished up, and then we will be back. Alright, and we are back. So, leveled her up to level 60. I did what I could with her gears. We got one of them to 20, but then we ran out of bios. So we'll work on the other ones a little bit later. But her gears are pretty nice because she does have ignore defense, as you can see right there, as a secondary stat. And then if we go over here, we have skill cooldown as a primary stat, so that's good. So hopefully she should be, okay on skill cooldown. As you can see there, she is at max skill cooldown, and that is with Power the Angry Hulk that I happened to finally roll. Took just about 60 rolls after I cut the video, so it wasn't too bad. Just 3 more sets of 20 got me the set here. For the custom gear, I haven't decided what I'm going to put on her yet. I will decide that in a little bit because we are going to try her out against a world boss right now. So depending on how she does against the world boss will determine if I'm going to put like immune to guard break or invincibility or a damage proc on her. For her skills, I leveled up her second skill and it capped out a guard against 5 hits for only 3 seconds. So it is a little slim there, but she has a 2-second stun on that skill. And then over here, this capped out at minus 1000 for all defense decreased. So that's also nice as well. So I leveled that one up. And then over here on her 5th skill, we have a 3-second stun. So she has 2 kind of crowd controls that will help her out during Shadowland. And then also the summoners, or the illusions stats went up to 85% of her stats. So, I mean, not bad. That is a little bit low, but I'd like to see that I get up to like 100 or something like that, but we'll see how that actually works once we get into the game here. And then let's see, her tier 2 was, oh yeah, it was the kind of like Coulson's tier 2, except it applies to all allies, and you don't get the, what is it called, guaranteed crit damage or crit rate does he have? I've already forgotten, but one of those. So it's just one less, but it applies to all allies, so you can actually be using her if you plan on using, say, like a villain or super villain or something like that to try out in World Boss Ultimate. They should be a little easier to use now. If you, I don't know, maybe Apocalypse could do pretty good in World Boss Ultimate. I have no idea, though, because I don't have him unlocked or I haven't tried him, but he seems like he could put out some decent damage. But anyway, so that's a look at what I've done with her so far. So now let's go ahead and try her out real fast. Okay, so here we have today's preferred world boss, and that is Proxima. So we're just going to go ahead and take her in here against Proxima. And we're going to use this team here because it does have some pretty good bonuses. We have Crossbones for his leadership, which is 30% physical. And then we have physical attack, crit damage, and crit rate. So that's a really nice team-up bonus. So that's the main draw that I had. And then we also have a few other nice ones here as well, because we do get physical attack and physical defense, and also all defense and ignore defense. So pretty good team-up bonuses here. I was quite happy with that. And she does seem to have a good amount of actual team-ups if we go ahead and look at her here. So she does have a pretty good list of characters that she teams up with, so that's nice. So she has some options. And we're going to go ahead and just use only physical attack strikers here, just to give her a little more damage. So let's go ahead and take her in here against Proxima and kind of see how she does. I'm curious to see if she's going to need like immune to guard break, if she's going to need an invincibility obelisk, or maybe a damage proc obelisk, because she does have quite a bit of iframes. The question is now to figure out a good skill rotation for her. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started here. Hello, Proxima, we meet again. Alright, so her second skill gives her the guard. And then she has iframe right there. We can move into the fifth skill. And then get back into the second skill for a little bit of protection. The third skill is really nice for getting out of harm's way, because you can just dash out of there. Oh wow, she's doing really good damage. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm thinking it doesn't look like I really need a immune to guard break obelisk on her, but I think I am going to put an invincibility obelisk on her, because her iframes tend to end with her right in front of the enemy, and iframe wears off before she can start like running away. So I think invincibility might be the way to go with her. But also looks like you could do okay with damage proc if you can time the second skill well enough with the guard, because then you can use some of her iframe skills, and then right when you're landing and the iframe is wearing off, you can use that second skill. And it looks like a 5-second cooldown, so that's not too bad, because then you can switch between, you can end your fourth skill with the second skill, and then you can like end the fifth skill with the third skill, because the third skill will start with an iframe and you can dash out of there. So it seems like that would be a good way to keep her protected, is to use the second and third skill as enders to any of the other skills that you use. Just because they, like I said, when the iframe ends, you're right in front of the enemy, and also you have like a good, I don't know, half second before you can start moving after the iframe has ended and you've landed in front of the enemy. So that could be a little problematic. So that's why she got a hit a few times there. But overall, she did extremely well. And also, she doesn't have an obelisk on right now, and she still is doing really good damage. But like I said, I'm probably going to put an invincibility obelisk on her. But we can also go ahead and try her out in Shadowland, because Shadowland did just reset. So we have, if we go in here, we should be on the first floor, because that just reset. So first floor would be a good place to try her out, because Spider-Man and Ant-Man together can usually give problems to some characters. So let's see how she does against them. Alright, there she is. So let's go ahead and take her in here and just see how easily she can do this or not. Basically, I'm just trying to see her survivability because I know she's going to have enough damage, of course, to take them out. So I just want to see if she's going to get interrupted a lot with the iframes or if she gets stun locked or anything like that. So it's probably good to open probably with the second skill to get the guard, and then as you can see, the third skill is really good for dashing away. So if you go ahead and use like the fifth skill here, then just use the second skill right away, and then go into the fourth skill, and then go to the third skill right after the fourth skill ends, and then kind of just alternate between those. It seems like you can keep her pretty safe. Oh, I messed up my own rotation there, but anyway. So boom, boom. Oh, I think I'm canceling that before it actually ends. But also, she has a good amount of, as you can see, CC and crowd control for Shadowlands, because they're not really getting out very easily at all. Okay, yeah, so I really like her. Actually, Valkyrie's a really fun character to play just from the 2 rounds that I did right there. I love all the Pegasus, I love the summons, the awesome sword slashing animations that she has. It kind of reminds me of Odin, how the blade, or the wave of energy just keeps going as she slashes through. So yeah, she's a really fun looking character, and I do think she is worth a mega rank up ticket. So if you did unlock her, yeah, I think if you have one of those tickets, you might as well use it on her, because she's a pretty powerful character. But she's not going to take the place of anyone for like ABX or anything like that. So if you still need an ABX character out of the paywall characters, then I would definitely go with them before her if you're going to be competing, of course, in Extreme Alliance Battle. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on Valkyrie here, kind of my first impressions. I overall am quite liking the character. Like I said, I'm probably going to put an invincibility obelisk on her because it seems like that would be the best suited for her, but she seems to have really nice damage, so she doesn't necessarily need a damage proc, so probably only want to put that on her if you're going to be using her more for world boss clears or maybe higher levels in Shadowland or something like that. But either way, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.